What if you could learn data science, AI, cybersecurity, cloud computing, digital marketing, and even project management completely free? No fees, no catch. And yes, you get a certificate too. Welcome to OMNI Academy, Pakistan's leading IT training institute since 2010, part of MHSG Consulting Group, helping thousands build real-world skills and land jobs. Every month, OMNI Academy offers 50+ free workshops taught by industry experts covering everything from AI and cloud to cybersecurity, networking, and more. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just starting out, there's something for you. Join online from anywhere in Pakistan, Karachi, Lahore, Islamabad, or beyond. So don't wait. Register now at omniacademy.com and secure your spot today. Omni Academy, your career transformation starts here, and it starts free.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to OMNI Academy's free VMware workshop, Virtualization Skills Employers Want. First of all, thank you for taking the time to join us today. Whether you're attending from home, your office, or anywhere else, I'm delighted to have you here. I hope you're excited because today we're going to explore one of the most valuable and in-demand technologies in the IT industry, VMware virtualization. This workshop has been designed especially for beginners, students, IT professionals, and anyone curious about how modern organizations build efficient, secure, and scalable IT infrastructure. Whether you're a student planning your first career in IT, a fresh graduate looking to build job-ready technical skills, an IT support engineer wanting to move into system administration, a network engineer interested in data center technologies, a system administrator looking to upgrade your expertise, or an experienced professional preparing for cloud computing and virtualization, this session will provide you with a solid foundation. The goal today isn't just to explain technical concepts. I want you to understand why virtualization became one of the biggest revolutions in enterprise IT and why companies around the world continue to invest heavily in VMware technologies. Why this workshop matters. Before we dive into VMware, let's talk about the current IT industry. Technology is evolving faster than ever before. Businesses are rapidly moving toward digital transformation, cloud computing, automation, artificial intelligence, and modern data centers. Behind almost every one of these technologies is virtualization. When people hear about cloud platforms like AWS, Microsoft Azure, or Google Cloud, they often focus on the cloud itself. But what many don't realize is that virtualization is one of the core technologies that makes cloud computing possible. Without virtualization, managing thousands of servers efficiently would be incredibly difficult. That's why understanding virtualization is no longer optional for many IT professionals. It's becoming an essential skill. VMware in the real world. Let's think about the organizations we interact with every day. When you use online banking, book a flight, shop on an e-commerce website, access a hospital's patient portal, attend an online class, or stream your favorite movie, there's a good chance that VMware or another virtualization platform is working behind the scenes. Many of the world's leading organizations rely on virtualization. Banks and financial institutions, hospitals and healthcare providers, universities and educational organizations, telecom companies, government departments, software development companies, manufacturing industries, retail businesses, logistics companies, cloud service providers, data centers, IT consulting firms. These organizations manage hundreds or even thousands of servers every day. Instead of buying a separate physical server for every application, they use virtualization to maximize hardware efficiency and simplify management. Why organizations choose VMware? You might be wondering, why do companies invest in VMware instead of simply purchasing more servers? The answer lies in efficiency, flexibility, and cost savings. Organizations use VMware to reduce hardware costs, improve server performance, maximize hardware utilization, simplify server management, deploy new servers quickly, reduce power consumption, lower cooling expenses, improve disaster recovery planning, increase business continuity, support remote operations, build private cloud environments, prepare for hybrid and multi-cloud strategies, improve overall infrastructure reliability. Instead of maintaining dozens of underutilized physical servers, companies can consolidate workloads onto fewer, more powerful machines using virtualization. This approach saves money while making IT operations faster, more reliable, and easier to manage. Why you should learn VMware. If you're planning a career in IT, VMware is one of the skills that can significantly strengthen your profile. Many organizations actively seek professionals with virtualization knowledge because it's widely used in enterprise environments. Learning VMware can help prepare you for roles such as VMware Administrator, System Administrator, Infrastructure Engineer, Data Center Engineer, Cloud Engineer, Technical Support Engineer, Server Administrator, IT Infrastructure Specialist, DevOps Engineer, Cloud Support Associate. Even if your ultimate goal is to work with cloud platforms like AWS or Azure, understanding virtualization provides a strong technical foundation that will make learning cloud technologies much easier. What we'll cover today. During today's workshop, we'll take a step-by-step journey through VMware and virtualization. We'll begin with the basics and gradually move toward enterprise-level concepts. By the end of this workshop, you'll understand what virtualization is and why it matters, the challenges organizations faced before virtualization, how virtual machines work, physical servers versus virtual servers, hypervisors and their different types, VMware ESXi architecture, VMware Workstation, VMware vCenter Server, virtual networking, virtual storage, resource allocation, high availability HA, VMware vMotion, distributed resource scheduler, DRS, disaster recovery concepts, enterprise use cases, VMware certifications, career opportunities, frequently asked interview questions, current industry trends in virtualization and cloud computing. Rather than focusing on complex technical jargon, I'll explain these topics using simple language and practical business examples so everyone can follow along regardless of their experience level. What you'll gain. By investing your time in today's session, you'll leave with a clear understanding of virtualization fundamentals, knowledge of how VMware is used in enterprise environments, insight into modern data center operations, awareness of current industry requirements, guidance on VMware certification paths, and understanding of how virtualization connects with cloud computing, greater confidence in discussing VMware concepts during interviews. Most importantly, we'll gain a strong foundation that can help you continue learning more advanced technologies in the future. Let's begin. Once again, thank you for joining OMNI Academy's free VMware workshop, Virtualization Skills Employers Want. I encourage you to stay engaged throughout the session, take notes, think about how these concepts apply to real-world organizations, and don't hesitate to ask questions whenever something isn't clear. Virtualization has transformed the way businesses manage technology, and today, you'll discover why VMware remains one of the most trusted and widely used virtualization platforms in the world. So without further delay, let's begin our journey into the world of VMware and explore the virtualization skills that employers are looking for today. What is virtualization? Before VMware existed, every application required its own physical server. Imagine a company needing email server, database server, file server, ERP server, HR software, accounting software. Each application required dedicated hardware. This created several problems: expensive hardware, high electricity bills, more cooling, more maintenance, low hardware utilization. Most servers were using only around 10% to 20% of their CPU capacity, while the remaining resources stayed idle. Virtualization solved this challenge. Instead of one application per server, one physical server can now host many virtual servers. Each behaves like an independent computer. Every virtual machine has CPU, RAM, storage, network adapter, operating system, all running simultaneously on one physical host. This dramatically reduces costs while improving efficiency. What is VMware? VMware is one of the world's leading virtualization platforms. It enables organizations to create, manage, and monitor virtual machines efficiently. Instead of buying 10 physical servers, a company may only need 2 or 3 powerful servers. VMware manages the allocation of resources dynamically. Some popular VMware products include VMware ESXi, VMware Workstation, VMware Fusion, VMware vCenter Server, VMware vSAN, VMware NSX, VMware Horizon. These solutions power thousands of enterprise data centers worldwide. Understanding hypervisors. The most important component in virtualization is the hypervisor. A hypervisor is software that allows multiple operating systems to run on the same physical machine. There are 2 types. Type 1 hypervisor runs directly on hardware. Examples: VMware ESXi, Microsoft Hyper-V, Citrix Hypervisor. Used in enterprise environments. Advantages: high performance, better security, enterprise reliability, high availability. Type 2 hypervisor runs on top of an existing operating system. Examples: VMware Workstation, Oracle VirtualBox. Mostly used for learning, testing, development. VMware ESXi Deep Dive. VMware ESXi is the foundation of enterprise virtualization. It installs directly on physical servers. Unlike Windows Server, ESXi is lightweight and optimized for virtualization. Main responsibilities: resource allocation, CPU scheduling, memory management, storage management, virtual networking, security, performance monitoring. A single ESXi server may host dozens or even hundreds of virtual machines, depending on hardware capacity. How VMware works in a real organization. Let's understand how VMware is used in a real company. Imagine a company has 20 different servers: email server, HR management system, payroll server, file server, database server, ERP system, CRM software, backup server, web server, DNS server, DHCP server, Active Directory, application server, testing server, development server, monitoring server, print server, security server, VPN server, analytics server. Years ago, every one of these services required a separate physical machine. That meant 20 physical servers, high electricity costs, large server room, more maintenance, higher hardware expenses, more cooling requirements. Now imagine replacing all of those with just 3 or 4 powerful physical servers running VMware ESXi. Inside those servers, you create multiple virtual machines. Each virtual machine behaves like an independent computer with its own operating system, CPU, memory, storage, and network. If the HR application needs more memory, you can allocate additional RAM to that virtual machine without purchasing a new server. If the development team needs another server for testing, a new virtual machine can be created in minutes, instead of waiting days or weeks for new hardware. This flexibility is one of the biggest reasons organizations use virtualization. Understanding resource sharing. Think of a physical server as an apartment building. The building represents the physical hardware. Each apartment represents a virtual machine. Every apartment has its own residence, furniture, electricity, and privacy, but all apartments share the same building. Similarly, every virtual machine shares the physical hardware while operating independently. Example scenario. Suppose a company has 64 CPU cores, 256 gigabytes of RAM, 8 terabytes of storage. Instead of assigning all resources to one server, VMware allows administrators to divide them among multiple virtual machines. For example, VM1, Windows Server for Active Directory, VM2, SQL Database, VM3, Linux Web Server, VM4, ERP Application, VM5, File Server, VM6, Backup Server. Each virtual machine receives only the resources it needs, making much better use of the hardware. Business benefits. This approach helps organizations reduce hardware costs, save electricity, simplify server management, deploy new servers quickly, improve scalability, increase system availability, prepare for disaster recovery, support future cloud migration. VMware networking. Every virtual machine requires network connectivity. VMware provides virtual switches, Types include standard vSwitch, distributed switch. Features: VLAN support, network isolation, load balancing, traffic shaping, security policies. Companies create separate networks for production, development, testing, backup, management, all within the same infrastructure. VMware storage. Storage is equally important. VMware supports local storage, NAS, SAN, iSCSI, Fiber Channel. With VMware vSAN, multiple physical disks become one intelligent storage pool. Benefits: scalability, high performance, redundancy, simplified management. High availability and live migration. One of VMware's most impressive capabilities is keeping services running with minimal interruption. VMware High Availability, HA. If one ESXi host fails, virtual machines are automatically restarted on another available host in the cluster. This helps reduce downtime and keeps business applications available. VMware vMotion. vMotion allows a running virtual machine to move from one ESXi host to another without shutting it down. Benefits include hardware maintenance with little or no service interruption, load balancing across hosts, improved resource utilization. VMware Distributed Resource Scheduler, DRS. DRS automatically balances workloads by moving virtual machines between hosts when needed, helping maintain consistent performance across the environment. Real-world use cases. Virtualization is used across almost every industry. Examples include banks hosting secure financial applications, hospitals running electronic medical record systems, universities managing student information systems and virtual labs, telecom companies supporting network services, software companies creating development and testing environments, cloud providers offering infrastructure as a service, IaaS. Virtualization reduces hardware requirements, simplifies administration, and makes scaling easier as organizations grow. VMware certifications and career opportunities. Learning VMware can open doors to a wide range of IT roles. Common job titles include Virtualization Administrator, VMware Administrator, Systems Administrator, Infrastructure Engineer, Cloud Engineer, Data Center Engineer, Technical Support Engineer, DevOps Engineer, IT Infrastructure Specialist. Popular VMware certification paths include VMware Certified Technical Associate, VCTA, VMware Certified Professional, VCP, VMware Advanced Professional, VCAP. Employers value hands-on experience with virtualization because it is a core technology in modern data centers and cloud environments. Common interview questions. What is virtualization? What is the difference between a physical server and a virtual machine? What is a hypervisor? What is the difference between Type 1 and Type 2 hypervisors? What is VMware ESXi? What is VMware vCenter Server? What is vMotion? What is high availability? What is DRS? What is a snapshot? What are the benefits of server consolidation? What storage options are supported by VMware? Reviewing these concepts will strengthen both your technical understanding and interview readiness. Thank you for attending OMNI Academy's free VMware workshop, Virtualization Skills Employers Want. We hope this session has given you a clear understanding of how virtualization powers today's IT infrastructure and why VMware skills are in demand across many industries. If you'd like to build practical, job-ready expertise, consider enrolling in our VMware Virtualization Training Program. You'll gain hands-on experience with VMware Workstation, ESXi, vCenter Server, virtual networking, storage management, high availability, vMotion, and real-world lab environments under the guidance of experienced instructors. As a workshop participant, you'll also receive an exclusive 20% discount on the course if you enroll within the next 7 days. You can also explore IT jobs and internship opportunities through OMNI Jobs and stay updated by joining the OMNI Jobs WhatsApp channel for the latest vacancies and career opportunities. Thank you once again for your time and participation. We look forward to helping you take the next step in your IT career.